Well, you know, since we're on the subject of casework, I want to talk about Seiko's casework just for a second. They do a good job. You know, I'm wearing this neat watch, this Tissot, on this in this Roger Moore configuration with this big old president on it. Beautiful watch, very nice, high quality, and I love it sincerely. But oh my God, this thing, in terms of quality and design, just blows this thing away. It is amazing to me because I've been really looking at this. I've been sort of in Swiss watchland for a little while. This is what I'm used to seeing recently, like super recently. But I haven't had a chance to, you know, put a Seiko in this condition next to something Swiss like this. And it just, I was looking at this thing and I'm like, there's nothing in the world that looks like this. There was nothing in the world that looked like this before this time. It's such a striking design. It's astonishing how unique it is. I was just sitting here looking at it and the machining and the beauty and the care. It's a work of craft. This thing is a mind-blowingly beautiful design. It's a gorgeous watch. There's nothing else like it. This one's really cool because it's got this 77 tan. The best theory now, which is thanks to a commenter on the videos, gosh, I wish I remember who it was. I'd have to look back. This yellow tan is the same as the 6159 grandfather tuneless. And this having that same color happened at that same time. And when those things were discontinued, this sort of tan pretty quickly went to a white or a slight cream. But that person suggested that perhaps it was some kind of a waterproofing binder because the grandfather tunas were 600 meters. And so maybe they felt that they needed to really protect the loom. And it gave it this beautiful sort of eggshell color, this tannish eggshell butter cream color. So by, you know, mid-ish 78, those are really gone. You see them sometimes faded down. But that's what it looks like in its correct configuration. Yellow loom like that, white hand loom, white pip. It's just, it blows me away. And it blows me away that this thing still blows me away after all these years. It's just so beautifully precise with these gorgeous curves and the wonderful ergonomics, the undercut. That was one of the first things I noticed when I held one of these, was that undercut. And how beautifully that sits in the wrist. I mean, it's a work of art and craft, and it's also for, you know, it always to me gave this feeling of sort of being like, you know, professionalish equipment. Like it felt very purposeful, like it was made for a reason. And all the things that are on it are there for a reason. It's just, it's just really impressive to me, still, even after all these years. Well, there is my short dissertation on why I think watches are neat. Thank you. I almost forgot to do the most impressive comparison. So this one's a little, you know, hazy and, you know, it's been worn some. I mean, I'd say they're about neck and neck. Probably this was a little brighter when it was newer, but it still, it doesn't have this sort of sharpness. I don't know. That's a hard choice. This casework is astonishing. I mean, not to say that this isn't beautiful. yeah, you know, the worst you could say is that Seiko, at a minimum, is, I'd say, just about equal. Some cases, I'd say better. Their stuff, their lines are a lot more precise. Look at that knife edge come, you know, and yeah, this is a little worn, but these were never knife edge, never. Just a different approach. I do love this watch though. Okay, now I'm done.